xuex.net review. I think that's how you say it. Someone asked me to check this out. That's what I'm doing here today. Apparently this is some kind of exchange, supposed exchange, where you guys can trade, crypto. And they have some graphs here, some charts, etc. And they're showing some losses as well as some gains. So can you guys, create passive income online for yourself with XUX, or is it just another scam? That's what we're going to find out in just a moment. If this is your very first time on this channel, make sure you find the subscribe button. Also click on the bell notification icon, that way you won't miss out on any of this important information. I did a review on Trade Cage just a few days ago, and a bunch of other passive income crypto systems not that long ago. So you might want to check out this content. On this channel, what I do most of the time, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunity systems, platforms, even training products. If it's make money online that you're after, or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this information can serve you. Also at any time throughout watching this video. If you're looking for a way to create either active or passive income online for yourself, you could check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link in the description box below. And for those of you who need traffic to your business opportunity links, you can get traffic, second link underneath this video. So here we are, xuex.net. Okay, there's 2 domains in question here today. The second one is xuexn.com. I believe both of them are linked. Okay, but the one we're mainly looking into is xux.net. Okay, let's go and see what we can find out. They're not telling much about who these guys are. There's a lot of these mini-me exchanges around, so you want to know who they are. I know the big exchanges that are used by millions and millions of people, they can be more trusted, of course, right? There's still risk involved with real exchanges, but these little ones coming up every single day, these are the ones that we have to go through with a fine-tooth comb. We want to know, who are these guys? Are they experts? Can they actually help you guys trade? Does this platform really work? Or is it just one of those platforms that offer you guys, show you some, quick gains, and then ask you for some kind of tax before you can withdraw? That's what I'm seeing a lot lately. So these guys are claiming that you can trade, as an example, Bitcoin and Tether. Now this one was red a little while ago. Now it's up 0.03%. Ethereum and Tether, it's down 0.29%. This one here, ADA and Tether, Bitcoin Cash and Tether, Dash and Tether. Okay, I think this one's pronounced ADA. Okay, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is, like, ADA. A little joke here. This one here, ADA and USDT, it's down 1.23%. But these ones on the bottom here seem to be green. This one's up 1%. This one is up 0.26%. So some people are going to get excited, say, hey, we're going to go to this website and we're going to deposit here, and we're gonna get some quick returns, maybe. Okay, well, let's go and look at the domain for xux.net. GoDaddy, private registered, May 21st, 2024. They have Cloudflare enabled to protect them, just in case one of you guys get pissed off and attack them with a DDoS attack if you got scammed, right? #1 source of traffic seems to be Portugal. For the Portuguese, I'm going to say Xuex Maluk, right? For getting into these things. Portuguese are the only people that are going to know what I just said. Xuex Maluk and Bulgaria. Of course, they have traffic from other places, but these are the 2 main sources of traffic from the world to that website. Number 1, Portugal. Number 2, Bulgaria. Traffic stats, 453 visitors between June 22nd and June 28th. And then they went down to like 203 visitors from June 29th to June 30th. On Trustpilot, xuex.net is the domain in question here. They seem to have 93%. So a lot of 5-star reviews. And then there's a few that are only 1 star. So I don't know if these are real people. Usually Trustpilot's bullshit until something collapses, and then you'll get, you know, a whole bunch of 1 stars with truth out of it. So you got to be careful with Trustpilot. Trustpilot can be manipulated by scammers. So I don't know if these are legitimate reviews or if they are, you know, like bots and such. Let's see what they say. Just a good app. Perfect. Shaheen says best exchange, and I do trust it and use it. Renato says best experience ever on crypto trade. Is that really true? And then Cole says working with this said company has been worrisome. It has always been one thing or the other. I've never experienced such an unresponsive support. Emails go unanswered for days. There are misleading promises to lure you in with flashy ads, but the reality is very different. Withdrawal, been delayed or canceled. If I had not listened when I was told to work with display picture, I would have been stuck by now. I don't know what that means. But he's saying stay away from the company. Other person from Great Britain says I don't get where the good reviews are coming from. This company is a sham, a fraudulent organization in disguise. Thank goodness for my persistent in reporting them early. Stay away from this company. And then everyone else is saying it looks good, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. So I don't personally trust Trustpilot. So that's your preference whether you want to trust those reviews or not. One guy on Reddit asked 10 months ago, is this a scam? And other people are claiming that it's kind of sketchy. One guy said, where do you guys find these skeptical exchanges? Here's a real question. In the off chance the site is actually legit, do you understand that the company can go bankrupt at any moment and keep all your money? Why do you feel the need to take a risk? Why would you never trust a small, no-name exchange with your money? Well, people are doing it every day, but yeah, I agree with this commenter. Other person came back. OP says, do you have suggestion of what is some that is more real? Why wouldn't I invest money? I believe in that, but to be honest, I started to be suspicious of, so I'm asking for help. Haven't invested yet. Then Tall Run comes back, says stick to major exchanges that have been heavily used, reviewed, and regulated. Binance, Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com, KuCoin, Kraken. The best one depends on where you live and where you're looking for, but these are all legitimate companies that have been around for some time and won't go bankrupt and run off with your money in a month. And won't go bankrupt, I think is what he's trying to say. Another person is saying that this website here, xuex.net, okay, so OP comes back and says that this website, xuex.net, it's connected to Binance. The thing is, you get 2 signals a day, which you implement on xuex.com platform and increase your amount. Now you can withdraw money over Binance. Now you understand it, even though his account's been deleted for some reason on Reddit. One person comes back and said all these trade signal investment mentorship groups you randomly get added to on WhatsApp, Telegram, and other social media apps are scams. If you look through the subreddit, you'll see countless numbers of people who get scammed who describe the same scenario. Remember, if it's too good to be true, then it is. Another person says, or Tall Run comes back, it says, it's a scam. I have been with Binance for years. This is not connected to Binance. Anyone can send crypto to and from Binance. It doesn't mean the company is connected to Binance. xuexn.com is an exchange that copied Binance platforms. It has incredibly low reviews and is a scam website. They want you to believe it's real so that you deposit more and more money until they eventually block your ability to withdraw or completely shut down and disappear with your money. Okay, so one person is just calling out the second website that I was talking about, which seems to be, so this one, first one here, xuex.net, seems to be a spin-off from xuexn.com. Looks like the same website. They got the same logo. This one here was called out as a scam. This is the secondary website that's now seems to be traffic seems to be going here instead. Now let's go and see what else I can find. I think that's about it. So there's no information proving, right? We got to do this with these small little mini-me exchanges, right? Because most of them are scams. They just lure you in. This one, I would say, looks like another scam or Ponzi, okay? When I say Ponzi, it means that they have an affiliate program, and that's what they create revenue into the platform. But so far, I'm not seeing any affiliate link. There might be the ability to create an affiliate, to get an affiliate link for free if you log in and, if you register, right? For the people who register, you might get an affiliate link. I'm not going to go register in this because I'm going to have to register every single day in these potential Ponzi schemes. I'm not giving them my information. I just review so many of these different things every single day, and I've been doing it for like the last 8 years, these kind of systems, and to me this looks like another scam. Okay, a lot of people are going to get enticed. They're going to be like, oh wow, look, they're showing us some truth because they're showing some losses here, but then they have some other other trading pairs down here that we could get in. How these things usually work, right? People get hit up on WhatsApp, etc., and lured into these exchanges, etc., and then people will create an account and fund it, right? And then they'll get shown some trades, etc., using the software, and they might even let you guys withdraw in the beginning, like small amounts, to build credibility with you until you invest more. It's usually when you invest the larger amounts, and then they'll ask you for some like 20% or 30% fee, withdrawal fee or tax or some other bullshit, and some people will even give it to them. And when you finally figure out you can't withdraw the big earnings, then they block you, and then they're on to the next victim. I personally don't recommend it, but I'm not your financial advisor. Some of you guys are checking out my channel because you're hoping that I'm wrong about some of these platforms that I review, because they usually, I would say, most of them are scams. But by all means, like I'm calling it as a scam, but you don't have to believe me. You guys can check it out for yourself, right? That's the best way to learn by your own experience. I don't endorse them. I think you guys are going to get scammed. You might get some returns at the beginning, I don't know, but you'll have to like test the waters yourself, right? And take your own responsibility if you lose. So I don't recommend it. To me, it looks like a scam. Hopefully enjoyed the content here today. If you are looking for a way to create either active or passive income online for yourself, you can check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link. If you're looking for traffic, second link. Hopefully enjoyed this review. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you on another video.